Hello everyone. I am back making videos again. Um, at some point I'll go over what happened and why I stopped, but I wanted to get to this video real quick. I only got kind of 9 minutes to kind of prove my point. So, just to jump into things, I've been grinding the family unit, chemistry really hard. I got them at 5 stars. Um, I can tell you guys some basic facts, like if you do the radios, this will net you anywhere between 5 and 15 of those fragments per 100 draws, and this will net you anywhere, I would say 2 to 4. And I'll do a draw for you guys now. You can see here I didn't get any Rick or Carl frags, but these 6 gold fragments can be turned into 1 now that they let you kind of trade them out. So that a 5-to-1 ratio, you can get a fragment. So between actually getting frags or getting gold frags, I would say on average you get about 2, either Rick or Carl. Sometimes you get both, but I think if you wanted to say safe bet, the best thing to say is on average you'll get about 2 per 100 draw. So just to do some quick math for you guys, you need 550 to go from 5-star to 6-star. If you divide that by the 2 that you'll get per every 100 draws, you get all right, so you got 275, 100. This is about how many radios it's going to take you. 27,500 just to go from 5-star to 6-star. If you get on average two Rick or Carl frags every go. So the gold frags really help a lot because you kind of can tailor to whichever one you need the most. But depending on how nice the game is to you, you're looking at least 27,000. So I would say this gift pack event is probably the best way, the best value. There is another event, but I'll show you because this one only got 5 minutes to kind of go through the different things here. So I typically always use or go for things that benefit me. Depending on where your game is, you might need building more than research, but research is doing me the most good. And then if you've been in a lot of war, of course, training troops might be a little bit better for you. So, but anyways, I typically go with research, and then I will tell you that where I'm at in the game, veggies and wood is always what I need the most. So this 1666 is pretty much max for $100. The thing that I've noticed is that the amount of hours you can get usually caps out over 200. So I'll see if I can find that real quick. Boom. So I just skipped it, but 214, if you got one that was like 1600 like this, so it's like, as you can see, that 1666 is always going to be capped, or the max that you can get. And let's see if I can go a little bit slower and get the 200. Really important probably to do this when you have like the time to and patience. Boom. So boom, this is like a really good, and I guess if you're looking at percentages, anything over 13,700% is like what you want. This is like the max. This is like one of the maxes you can do. So the main point of this is you got that 1666. We said earlier that you needed 27,500, and you divide it by, oops, 1666. I actually can't do that in my head, so I'm going to use a calculator. If you can do that in your head, more power to you. What you get is 16.5 basically. And then you take that 16.5 and times it by $100, because that's how much it's costing me. And basically, you're looking at $1,600. Whoops. So the best chance to get going from 5-star to 6-star with Carl or Rick is $1,600. Now, I tell people, I guess if you round up, that's 17. I tell people you can't go wrong on radios because, one, you get whatever survivor you're going for, or a multitude of survivors in this case. So if you spend $1,600 or $1,700 on radios, you're probably going to increase the star level of all these people. So Connie's very helpful, especially if you're cavalry. Jesus very helpful. If you got Ezekiel, Dwight and John are gonna be very helpful. If you got the saviors, so like these are very key chemistries to have. These two, and then Jesus, of course. So one, you're not only, even though you might be like gunning for Carl or Rick, you're not just going to get them. You're going to get all of these guys too. So they'll go up with you. That's going to increase your global stats overall, because as you increase star level, things like global stats go up. And then you have your survival challenges, which I'm probably not going to be able to see right now because it's like the break. Oh wait, yeah. Then you got your survival. I can't see the rewards. Oh wait, okay. Your survival challenges, where if you win, you get 2,500. Second place, 2,000. These fragments, which you can use for Pamela, which is like one of the top players, probably second best. I'm still gonna go second best, and that's because her skills allow you to avoid attacks. So I'm still gonna go second best, Pamela. So yeah, so many great things with radios. Again, you get the survivor that you're gunning for. You get other survivors, star levels up, which increases your global stats. You could win 2,500 up to 2,500 rubies, and you get a chance to win like Pamela. All right, so the next thing, well, this is a good segue actually. There is an event. Oh, let's see if it's here. Maybe I have to restart my game. Supply Fever. Where you at, Supply Fever? Here it is. Oh, I have to restart my game. And yeah, oh man, I paused the video. I didn't know where that left off at. Okay, well, this is a welcome back blooper. Anyways, what I was saying is that there's an event where if you spend like $5, you get a certain amount. You spend $10, you get a certain amount of radios, and if you spend $20, you get a certain amount of radios. And usually that's like 520. So if you multiply 520 by like 5, because 20 goes into $100 5 times, you get something like 2,600 radios for $100. And what I was saying is that you can spend $100 to get 2,600 radios, and of course, that means you don't have to spend $1,600 on radios. But then the downside to that is that you don't get the like materials and the speed ups that you would get if you did it on the gift pack event. So to me, the best value is the 1666 radios for $100 because it also gets you speed ups and resources. Whereas I don't know I forget what it's called. And I just was looking for it, but it's not Supply Fever. But it's something like Supply Fever, where for the entire season or for the entire server, everyone has access to, I guess, those three categories. Like I said, it's either 5, 10, or $20, and then like the $20 one will be radios, and the $10 one will be like keys, and then the $5 one will be like minutes or speed ups for day one, and then on as it progresses through the week, they like switch it up. But again, for that, you can get a higher concentration of radios, but then you miss out on like getting rubies for spending, and you miss out on getting resources and speed ups. So while that way will probably save you, let's see. Let me use my handy dandy calculator real quick. If you have 26,750 divided by 26,100. So if you spend $1,000 or basically $1,000 on the Survivor, whatever it's called, event, where you get 520 radios for $20, it would just cost you $1,000 instead of the 1,600. So maybe, I guess it just depends on your game. Is that extra 600? Is that extra resources, rubies, and speed ups worth the $600 extra that you're gonna spend? Maybe. But I'll probably make another video and maybe link this video in the future once I remember whatever that event is called. But that's going to wrap up this video because this is my first one back and I just wanted to start pushing content again. I hope it is helpful. Again, the point of this one was kind of illustrate the minimum and maximum way to kind of get the Rick and Carl survivors. Again, it can cost up to, if you did like 26,000 draws, or had 26,000 radios, let me say that, 26,000, 27,000 radios should net you one of those, going from 5-star to 6-star. And that's going to be it. 13 video. Okay, cool. All right, see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoy the video.